cases to serial killers, missing persons, and more.
100% he did this.
I'd go off into fantasy world.
How much more lucky can you get that you're not on death row?
You want to know what we know?
My name is Jay. This is Guilty of Crime.
Hello, everybody. What's up? So today I have allergies. Yeah, I hope you guys can stand my voice for a few hours, or a couple. I shouldn't say a few, maybe an hour and a half. Oh, all right. What is up, everybody? I was debating on whether I should come on today because I'm. All right. Hello, Randy. Randy B. What's up? Hello, everybody. Are you guys going to be able to take my voice today, or should we put it off for tomorrow? The Clog Sinus Club. Yeah. We went out yesterday and we're hanging out with our friends, like at the park, and everything was. So anyway, yes, allergies suck, but I feel good. I took a nap. I'm good to go. All right. Well, thank you, Wednesday. I'll go ahead and take that. All right. So today, we're doing more. We're covering more Madeline Soto, Justice, Complete and Utter Justice. We're still going to talk about Jenn, Stephan Stearns and his Kinks. I got lots of documents. I think today we're going to start with the 14-page document, go over a bunch of images, and see where we land. So, hello, Bestie77, Tech Bird, what's up, Cheech Brown, JPL, thank you. All right. Teresa, what's going on? Yes, arrest Jenn Soto. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also, share the content. It does help. Let's do this. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Let's roll. Sadie's mama. Right. Let's look through some pictures. I want to go over the documents, or the pictures, I should say, of the diary that we keep debating on whether it is Maddie's or Jenn's. All right. So I think it's Jenn's, but there's actually one that is Maddie's. You can tell by the drawings. So I'm going to pull that up and let's take a look together. So they call it the diary or the journal. And let's go. Hold on. All right, folks, what's up? Under Jennifer Soto's what? Yeah, Cassie, I'm going to leave your comment up for a moment because I actually think that some of it's Jenn's and some of it's Maddie's. I think they're both mixed up, and I think we can't. I think we can't mistake that when it comes to how mixed up it is. So take a look. I'm going to start with this so you can actually see. I'll pull it down so you can see it. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's go small. All right. Take a look. Now, I bet you don't think that's Jenn Soto's, right? I love this mod squad. JPL, what's up? Again, sorry about my voice. Today I've got allergies, so it was that or don't come on. So, all right. Oh, wow. First time see the intro. Love it. Usually I'm late. Joining the live. Listen at 1.75 to catch up. Well, thank you. 13-year-old pup is demanding. All right. Let me get your opinion, folks. Let me get your opinion. We're going to go back and forth. Do you think that is Maddie's or do you think that is Jenn's? So let's look and compare the handwriting. Yeah, this should never have happened. This should not have happened. I agree. The writing is very different. Now, let me break it down for you what that actually is so you can take a look at the difference. Now, it looks like they're doing some homework here. It says C and D. So this says parliamentary and this says, maybe CONFEDRAL, or it doesn't even look like the really a word. You could tell that probably it was a kid that wrote this. And then summertime sadness. All right. Now look at this girl that she's drawn. This looks like Maddie. This looks like Maddie's drawings, not Maddie. It says, I've got my eye on you. And there's a picture of an eye that almost looks sad. It's like drooping down. And then it says, or there's a picture right here. This is other interviews. Chris had no idea where Stephan's money was. This must have been part of it. As you can tell, this is from Plunder. Thank you, Paula, from Plunder. So there's a picture down here of some stick figure, and I can't tell what it's doing, but my whole point is it looks like a kid drew this. It looks like a sad girl. I don't know why there's a head detached from this thing, and then summertime sadness. Okay. So what's up, everybody? Yep, Maddie is crying and Jenn is staring at her. Is that what that is? Wow. All right. Sounds like I do have a cold. It's not a cold. I have allergies, but what are you gonna do? Okay. So look at that picture, look at the writing, and then we'll get to the next one. So that way we can kind of clear this up, and you can see that it's probably Jenn and Maddie. Jenn probably did the ones that talk about the perpetrator, and Maddie did the drawings, the sad drawings, and there were sexual drawings. All right, Carly says sounds like a cold. Yeah, probably. I just woke up from like a hour nap, so I'm also tired. All right, what's up, Angie? Made it to alive. Okay, let's get to this. Yeah, it's not the best day to talk. I probably should have, if I had videos, I'd play them, but I don't. It's one of those talking days. So let's get to this one. All right, look at this. I showed you the drawing and the writing from what I think is Maddie. Summertime Sadness is a song by Lana Del Rey, which she's popular with girls Maddie's age. Yes, my daughter listens to Summertime Madness or Sadness. I'm sorry. She was just listening to that last week, going back to school. So, but the picture that you saw looked really sad, and there are other pictures. There's other pictures that we don't see here that are there, but we can't show them, of sexual positions. There's one with a stick figure girl on her knees giving a blowjob. There's thank you, Allison. There's pictures, just pictures that are disturbing that we wouldn't want to show. Now, this one is Jenn's. I believe I don't know why we debated on it, but that's, I think, another good point Carly brought up was kids that are 13 don't write in handwriting anymore. They don't, or not anymore. They don't do script or cursive. So if you take a look at this, hold on. I definitely have a cold here. All right, let's look at this. So we're wondering why did all this is in Maddie's notebook. It's a pile of notebooks. So let me show you something. Let's go. I'm just going to scroll back real quick. Look at the writing. All right. I can barely read that. It says CAN something something and then parliamentary. Summertime sadness. And then you got I got my eye on you. Now, those don't look anything like this. 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. I guess I should have woke up sooner. Sorry. 263 people in chat. Please hit the like. All right. You have notebooks at home with daughters and sons' notes, right? All right, so Jen can't write for crap, but because she's an idiot. Let's read this. So I'm pretty sure this is Jenn Soto's. All right. My fluctuating moods, anxiety, and trauma related symptoms affect my memory, concentration, focus, and energy levels. I have, does it say severe trauma responses uh, when I encounter all males? That, does it say that including my perpetrator? That, I think it says that including my perpetrator. So, all right. I don't think that's Maddie's. I think it's Jen. There is cursive writing there at the very end. And Carly did bring up a good point that the kids don't write that anymore. And Anne says, I don't want to freak anyone out, but COVID's very busy. It's coming through like a bad head cold. Uh-oh. Well, I hope I feel better soon. I'm really sleepy right now, but it is what it is. So hopefully I don't have COVID. I don't have a fever. Yes, I do have asthma too. I'm asthmatic for sure. All right. I don't want to distract the show today, folks. It says moods, anxiety, and trauma. Right. Right. So we are debating, was Jen assaulted too? Is Jen a victim? Many people say that she was as well. So Maddie wouldn't know the word perpetrator. She might know the word perpetrator, but I don't think this is her writing. So let's look at some more pictures. I'm going to scroll through them. There's a ton of pictures, and I couldn't even download them all. So I wanted to show you this picture too. This is the Lincoln that Stephan Stearns drove when he dumped Maddie's body. You could also see the tire on the back, the flat tire or the donut. And then there's a search warrant for the Lincoln. They've got one for the Lincoln and one for the Nissan. So there's the flat tire again. Very creepy. And they have everything all, they've got it taped off for evidence. So yeah, you can see that. There's the license plate. But I think the car is going to be in evidence for a while. So that's the Sentra. I started doing pictures of that. And then there's some other pictures that I wanted you. There's a lot of pictures actually. So let's go through. There's some that are heavily redacted. I'm going to share them, but whoa, that got big. Okay. Hit the like. Yeah, just hit the like button. Just hit it. Again, apologies. Let's go to, hold on, I'm trying to find that. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are feeling good. Jay, I was all clogged up with Flonase helps. I do have Flonase, and I just don't want my face to drip while I'm on here. So I'm going to wait, but I'm looking for that dang document. Hold on. Yeah, if I do that, then I can't really be on. So, all right, here it is. Like that. Let's see what we got here, folks. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures, but there are a lot of them, and it's a lot of evidence, crime scene pictures and papers and things that are redacted. So, I mean, this just looks like little like shoes and a bag. It's all stuff from the car. You can see the officer's got his gloves on. Let me make sure you can see this. Okay. All right. Thank you all for being here again. Hit the like. And Stormcat. Hey, good to see you, Stormcat. We just worry because we care. Yeah, thank you. Now, Jen's excuses for not being able to work. I was told that. She's using that to write in to get her unemployment, or not unemployment, disability. She's using that for disability. All right. The car was absolutely filthy, but Jen's car was cleaner, folks. Jen's car was cleaner. And Ann Kramer says adults handwriting for sure. All right. Let's keep looking at these pictures. There's so many of them that I want to share. All right. So that's pills, folks. They blurred this out, but there's pills right here. So you can see the Monday through Saturday or Monday through Sunday through whatever, Sunday through Monday. All right. And then the indica, it looks like it's like weed gummies or something like that, weed capsules. I don't know whose those are, probably Stephan's. They blocked out there's a prescription there. So a lot of people are asking what prescription Maddie took. Do we know what prescription Maddie took? No, because it's not on here. I think that they might not be able to show that because she's a minor. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know if you saw the prescriptions on another list, but they blur it out. That looks like a medicine bag. Jennifer Soto was asking the officer to grab. Yeah, it's interesting because if they did that, then they took it away from her. I don't get that, but either way, there's the pictures and there's medicine. They blurred out the everything because we're not supposed to see that. All right, this is Stephan Stern's car. He's got trash in there and his big old hoodie. It's actually a little bit clearer than I thought it would be, but they're just showing everything. There's something in the console that they blurred out. There's DNA right there. You can use that. And then he's got, okay, so this must be the Nissan. That's why it's cleaner. It's not that clean, but cleaner. All right. And then they got dog food down on the floor and all kinds of stuff. Hand warmers. Okay, there's a backpack. There's Maddie's backpack. It's got paint, paint on it. And it got tossed in the trash. So this, I don't know what that is. I thought it was an iPad or something earlier, but I don't know what exactly this is. It looks like some device. Latitude. Okay, so this is a GPS, which they can totally use the GPS coordinates to get information on where he went. All right. It's Adderall. Thank you. I for an I. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Indica is a weed strain. Good to see you, Melanie. Indica is the dominant sleepy one. So indica will make you sleep. And I wonder if Stephan Stearns or Jenn Soto was giving Maddie indica pills to make her sleep. There's Adderall. There's indica pills. All right. Jay, get some mullein leaf liquid natural. I will after I'm done with this. Thank you. I just didn't want to interrupt the show today. Okay, so that might have been Maddie's laptop that they were looking for. All right. Yes, makes you sleep good, Melanie says. Okay, her school laptop. So now we've got the laptop, we've got the backpack, and we got her we've got her little Texas instrument thing, her calculator. It looks like little kids' kind of bracelets and different kinds of food that I always see my daughter bring home with a lunch pail. All right, so that's that. Whoa, every time I do that, my face gets big. Let's go look at some other pictures. Then we could get into the report. But there are a lot of pictures here. I think there's 795, which we're not going to obviously go over that all, but I wanted to show you some of them. And I also wanted to show you the stack of notebooks because there's a stack of them. Let's see. There's a stack of notebooks, so you could kind of get an idea of how many there were. So I think Maddie and Jen were both using those. All right. Let's go to here. See if I can find that. There it is. Okay. All right. So look at that. Also, the house is pretty disorganized. I notice it's very cluttered. You can see some of the stuff back here. The little that's the Maddie's little things. That's actually that half a room that they called Stephan's room that they would put Maddie in. And Duty Ron nailed it best. He said that door splitter looked like a massage parlor. So that's interesting to say that. To say it looks like a NG. I am a little bit. I got a little cold. I thought it was allergies, but I also just took a nap. And when I woke up, I was even more stuffy. So, all right. Thank you, Karen. I can't help but interrupt the show today, right? I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. All right. So, why is there food and fridges in the rooms? That place is so gross. It is gross. It is gross. Yes, arrest Jenn Soto. All right, let's look here. So there's a stack, and that's the fluctuating moods number 5 that she has down, talking about her perpetrator, and you can see a whole other pile there. So then the car again, the search warrant. But my whole point was everything was kind of cluttered together, and it seems really like dirty there and gross, and nothing that would be organized, or oh, this is Maddie's, this is Jenn's. It's just piles of things. All right, let's look at some of these things. Prayers for you, Jay. Feel better soon. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I agree. She is as guilty. Yes. And if you guys want to help with me today, you say you feel bad for me, Jay, American Ray, you can hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe, share. We got you guys can send over some super stickers or chats. I'll go get some stuff for my throat after. I definitely got to get something. So yeah, utter chaos, Sadie's mama. Very disorganized. Okay, let's go to the pictures. I'm going to scroll through. So we've got the Lincoln. They both have search warrants. They both were confiscated. All right. Let me see. All right. So these are actually really good because they take so many of them, every angle. They preserve the evidence. It looks like it's at their facility now, is what it looks like to me. Yeah, because that wouldn't be Jenn's house. So Stephan, and everything's evidence. You can see it's all taped off. They even have the VIN number on there. So search warrant. Okay, so now we're going to start getting into Jenn's house. There's the sliding door. Jennifer's dad rented out the rooms. Interesting, because Jennifer's dad left before that. So I don't know if it was him or her. Smut peddlers, thank you. Again, I'm sorry if I am all stuffed up today, but I didn't want to not do the show. So, all right. Thank you again for the $2 super sticker. I read they could smell that house from outside. Okay. And Melody says, yes, her dad did that. Well, he probably didn't want to pay for that. The house that they were coming in and out of and using as anyway, I don't know if they're doing that. I'm just in that mood to say that. Get well. Callie Leo, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jojo, the true crime community is blessed to have you, your voice for all victims, and you deliver in a respectful manner. Jay for president. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you all. It was on Grizzly. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. What's up, my missing piece? Jax. All right. Now, why did Maddie have her own room? I don't believe that Jenn didn't know that she was happening in bedroom 4, the tripod, and the big old bottle of lube. Justice for Madeline Soto. I want to know why the roommates didn't know, folks. How could you not hear that? How could you not hear right through those walls? Yeah, a lot of evidence. That's why it's taken so long. So let's look at this more. There's a lot of things in these photos, folks. A lot of clutter, a lot of things going on. Look at so you walk into the front door and you got this big table where obviously everybody sits around. They're fairly close in proximity with each other because everything's piled up in there. Then you could see that half room. So I don't know if they have other partitions, but that looks like the partition to me of Maddie's / Stephan's room. I don't even know how you can have a Maddie / Stephan room, folks. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, not safe or clean. She better not ever bring another life into her dysfunctional life, right? All right. Let's get 400 likes, please. 444. I will say a prayer for Madeline Soto, complete and utter justice, and one that I clear up soon so we can have a members only tomorrow. All right. It is Maddie's room. right. It was Maddie's room, the partitioned off area. Okay, so look at the kitchen. We're going to go through these as long as I can. You can see all their Disney stuff, folks. Look at their little Disney magnets and just cluttered with stuff. Cluttered, cluttered, cluttered. All right, and they have a lot of people living there, so keep that in mind. There are the stairs going up. And yeah, they took a lot of pictures, so at least we get an idea of what Jenn's house looks like. We saw it before, but it wasn't this cluttered. All right, so right when you walk in, there's that table they were sitting at for the police interview, folks. They were sitting at that table when Jenn Soto was coddling him. Do you remember that? So that was the table. Jay, have you viewed his peaky pics? No, I haven't viewed his winky pics. No. I haven't came across them, although I'm not afraid to look at them because it's part of the case. But if you guys have seen them, let me know in chat. Hey, Sandra. All right. Yeah, but creepy. 186 likes, y'all. Hit the like button, please. 471 people in chat. And I could barely talk. I'm trying. All right. Let's keep going. So there's the partition. There's Maddie's room. / I'm still confused because they call it Stephan's room. So is it Maddie's or was it Stephan's? Now, remember, Jenn was renting it out. So Stephan Stern's parents were paying $600 a month for Stephan to stay there. They had broken up. I don't think he was paying, but all right. So there's that half room. Gives you a better perspective on it. And there it is again. So is it Maddie's or is it Stephan's? It looks like Maddie's with all the little toys and stuff, but it's pretty twisted. And I also wanted to point out, what is this back here, folks? I saw this on Grizzly and I had to share it. So it looks like throw up back there. There's a necktie, like a tie. It looks like there's a tie hanging and then either blood or pee or not blood, vomit. I said that wrong. Vomit or cat pee or what with a tie. So look at that. And then I zoom into that. What is that down there on the floor? All right. Has anyone else seen that? Yeah, Maddie should have had her own room. So wrong. Let me see how many likes we get for shows. All right. Yeah, it's gross, right? Look at that. The house was clean but cluttered, you say. When I see that stuff on the floor, it looks like throw up. I don't know. It does look like throw up. Chuck. So I don't know if that's clean. It looks like vomit. I wonder, was that from the strangulation or the asphyxiation? And then there's a necktie right there. That could be. Yeah, it could be. It absolutely could be. And that is Maddie's room. It's Maddie's / the room that Stephan was rented out. All right, let me back up. So they're taking thorough pictures, very close up. I could picture Stephan Stern sitting at this computer. There's the chair with the computer set up. Drawers, I don't know. These aren't very good pictures, but yeah, you can see there's a Christmas tree and a bunch of like kids projects. They definitely got a lot of pictures of this, which is good. Bathtub area, again, just stuff thrown everywhere. You can see all no wonder they talked about periods. Look at that. There's Tampax and just boxes and boxes of them. always, and just a stack of them, which they did have all females in there. Did someone say Duty Ron's in here? Hello, Duty Ron, if you're here. Sorry about my voice. I've apparently caught a cold, so. All right. I saw a clear picture of that online. You can see it. See glitter in it. It's slime. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Just a towel. They've got more pictures of the bathroom. It definitely looks like there were a lot of people there. And again, shout out to Duty Ron if he's here. Where's my Oblivious Benson? Oblivious, where you at? Duty Ron. Yes. If you haven't subscribed to Duty Ron, If you guys could, if you mods could drop a link to Duty Ron, most of you probably already subscribed. Please do subscribe to him if you haven't. I'm sure you have. All right. Stairs again. We're just kind of going through pictures of the house. It's kind of intriguing to see it after all this time of wondering what it looked like. And they open everything up so we can see it. Washer, dryer. There definitely were a lot of people in this house. That it looks way too small to have that many people. There's another fridge, microwave. You know, it does look like a hotel, doesn't it? It looks like a little hotel that people are just in and out. Yes, Jen, I either have I thought I had allergies, but I just woke up from a nap and I'm pretty sure I have a cold or allergies. Either one, hit the like button. I'm still here. All right. Duty Ron says Princess, Kim Princess, whatever. It was, if it was irrelevant, we would hear about it at the trial. Right. Yeah. And trial, I wonder when that's coming. For no one to hear or see it. Yeah, it would be. It feels like it would be impossible for no one to hear or see anything. But you know what? We're not going to know. And we're just not going to know until trial does come out. It looks like a hotel or a brothel. Absolutely. All right. So let's look at some more and then we'll get to that document. There's the officer in the mirror taking a picture, documenting everything. That's good. Okay. I'm going to get off of this now because let's see. I'm trying to find anything that I think is interesting to show you. There's so many pictures though. Has anybody actually seen the picture of Stephan? Do they have it out there of him? I know you guys don't particularly want to see it, but I'm just curious if somebody showed that by now. Anybody seen the picture of Stephan Stern's the Pinky Winky is what they call it? All right, MADELINE Soto. Let me know in chat if you see that. Or if you don't want to see it, let me know in chat. All right, 2 p.m. Let's go. All right, so Jenn, not evil. What is this about, folks? Let me put this up. Jenn says the SA charges are not evil. What's up with that? The Pinky Winky. Right. Haven't seen it anywhere. The Pinky Winky double one. All right. So here's the incident report. This is the 14 pages. Now, this is the one, and I'll summarize it and then I'll scroll through it. Let's go. 14 page. This is the 14-page document where it was received from the Orange County Sheriff's Office by Kevin O'Malley, dated February 26, 2024, where Jennifer Soto spoke of her daughter Madeline's abuse as sex stuff. Okay? She says that was not evil, but the taking of her life was spoken as evil. Isn't that weird? All right, so on 13 and 14, the document continues to explain or describe how Jennifer claimed she and Maddie had a good and open relationship, but admitted that Maddie tends to share more with Stearns, and went on to describe how in the prior week before the interview, Maddie told Stearns that she had a crush on a boy at school. Stearns in turn told Jennifer didn't know if Maddie told Stearns about her crush in person or over the phone, but Jennifer told the officer that Stearns was excited for Maddie having a crush and that it was super cute. All right, does anyone think that? Does anyone think that he thinks it's cute, folks? I don't think so. All right. Someone says, don't want to see the pink freckle on his tool. What's up, Veronica? Again, if you guys are just coming in chat, I thought I just had allergies today, but woke up from a nap and it's getting a little bit worse. So I'm calling bullshit. They went through her diary. I agree. I absolutely agree. So let's go through this document. We'll keep summarizing it. I wish it was one of those days where I could play a video. Okay. Let's go. So here's the incident report that we're talking about. And then when I talk about page 13 and 14, there's a lot of things in here. And I'm glad they're redacted. So let's keep going on the documentation and just summarizing it. Yeah, I want to feel better soon too. Thank you, Miss Odin. I didn't want to come in here, but I didn't want to miss it. Valerie, glad to catch you too. Wait, what is that about? They say Stearns had a double. Ugh, I don't know. Let's talk about the document real quick. So Jenn says that it was sex stuff and it wasn't evil, but taking Maddie's life was. All right. So then Stephan in these documents goes on to describe how Maddie told Stearns that she had a crush on a boy and that he thought it was super cute. I don't think so. This is the only PDF document I've found thus far that mentions the interesting evil language when it reads, "We began speaking about the living room situation in the residence as it appeared common that Maddie and Stephan Stearns slept in the same bed together, even though they were not blood related or even extended family." So Jennifer Soto said she had a rule that Maddie was not allowed to sleep in the bedroom with Stephan Stearns. When did that change? Jennifer Soto claimed Stephan never requested to sleep in the same bed as Maddie, but she struggled to maintain focus when she answered the question. Jenn Soto claimed Maddie asked for sleepovers with Stephan Stearns and she wanted to watch movies and eat snacks. She then went into talking about the three of them staying in the same bed together in June of 2023 and described how she would sleep on one side and Maddie would sleep in the middle. Stephan would obviously sleep on the other side. Jenn acknowledged she eventually okayed the sleepovers between Maddie and Stephan Stearns. I don't understand why, but okay. Some people are calling that grooming. So what do you guys think? You think that's grooming? All right. Bubba AF says, get better. I don't know what state. Forget New Jersey had a few fall days, mess with my allergies. I'm in California and I was out yesterday hanging out with my friends outside. Trees were blowing, just a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if it's a cold or allergies, but I'm trying. All right. Question. Sherry Helton says, how is it very least it isn't child neglect? Well, I think that they don't want to charge Jenn with something as light as child neglect. So child neglect, we looked at it and it's 5 years or a fine of up to 10,000, I think. So no, I wasn't around campfire smoke. I wasn't around anything like that. But it's either allergies or I got a cold. It's okay though. If you guys want me to come back on when I get cleared up, I can. I don't want to take away from the show. JVA says, watching from Ireland, guilty of crime. All right. And then DC says, grooming and Jennifer Soto being a lazy and different potato. Right. Right. Garlic, honey, lemon. Yeah. As soon as I'm done here, folks. All right. Let's finish this. The interview continued in a path as to find out of Jennifer Soto had knowledge of the current location of Maddie's body, but Jennifer Soto remained steadfast that she didn't know where Maddie's body was, continued to deny the involvement in regards to having knowledge of Maddie's taking of her life, and continued to deny knowledge of her victimization by Stephan Stearns. During the portion of the interview, Jennifer Soto continuously protected Stephan Stearns. So there's another one, folks. She was protecting Stephan Stearns. Now, how could the officers sit there and say that Jenn Soto was protecting Stephan Stearns and not arrest her? So not only did she neglect Maddie, but she was protecting Stephan, and in my opinion, she was telling lies and obstructing justice. So I don't understand how they can talk about this and not do anything. It really bothers me. All right. Thanks for being here, even though you're not feeling well, Jill. You're welcome. All right. You guys are great, though, man. Penny Green, thank you so much. I do have to go get some stuff after this. I'm going to take some honey and lemon. I should have done that before, but Thank you for the $20 super sticker or super chat. It says get well soon. Thank you. I'm gonna get some ramen soup as well. I see undead ramen. I need some soup. All right. Faith and repentance. I'm sorry you're getting it. It says I'm getting what seems to be a lung infection that 2 days ago used to be common years, but not last couple. Wonder if something's going around. Anyone else sick? All right. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I need soup. I don't need whiskey, but rest from South Africa. All right. Let's keep talking about this because Jennifer Soto does need to be arrested. I agree. Hashtag arrest Jenn Soto. Don't forget to put that as you hit the like, as you come in. Don't forget to subscribe. My voice is not always like this. So Maddie and Stephan Stearns were having sleepovers. Jenn let him. She continually protected Stephan, however, and then that's where she referred to sex stuff as not evil, but taking Maddie's life as evil. The interview eventually ended, but Jenn Soto did not show the same level of emotion or care in regards to Maddie's ongoing victimization by Stephan Stearns than she did her disappearance. It appeared to me that she had already accepted the victimization was happening and her emotion appeared fictitious. Isn't this interesting that they say that and yet still, she's not arrested. JVA, subscribed and like. Thank you. Thank you guys for putting up with me today. MM Clark, good to see you. And everybody that's here. Now, I just took a drink of my drink and I'm not burping on here. This is like I wanted to tell you this is it's carbonated. So when I drink it, it's just like it kind of gets stuck, but it's not. Someone I saw something on Reddit that said that I was intolerable to listen to, and I even burped online. Someone was just mad talking shit on Reddit about guilty of crime. And I was like, man, is it that bad? Is it that bad to listen to? And then what? All right. How much was Jenn Soto's rent? That's a good question, Alizita. I don't know how much, but $600 was for Stephan Stearns. So I'd imagine that the whole apartment was probably up on the up of $3,000 a month. Jamie Ferrero, you always know just what to say. Thank you. All right. Oh my God, haters. It's not that bad at all, Jerry. Oh, I know. It just bothered me. It bothered me because I work so hard to be good with you guys and be open, and then people just go talk shit on Reddit about me. Someone on Reddit was talking about me today. I was reading some MADELINE Soto threads, and yeah, I was just like, maybe because I don't feel good today, that's why. I love seeing Stormcat again. At least no one has a whole Reddit page about like, yes. And NG is feeling bad for me, so she gave me, or she gave me a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you for feeling bad, because when I get off, I'm gonna just get a bunch of soup and honey and lemon and all right. Let them loudspeakers. The empty mind. Yeah, right. Thank you, Daisy Mom. You guys are awesome. There's 536 people in here. You guys are supporting me even when I feel like ugh, but I'm still here, and we're doing this together. All right. Thanks, Jax Stormo. I appreciate that. Hey, if they're talking shit, you're doing it right. Well, thank you. So Jenn Soto, Stephan Stearns, and 2 roommates would all pay $600 rent, more or less. Right. Exactly. So everything nowadays is about $3,000 to $3,500 a month. So, wait, what? Reddit? Wait, did I just hear this? You know, some states, it's against the law to have 2 children of the same sex in a room. So how the heck could he say there was nothing wrong with Maddie's makeshift room? It was beautiful. What? No. If Duty Ron's still on here, he even said it looks like a massage parlor the way they have it partitioned off. What? No. No, no, no. That makeshift room is not okay, and it's not okay to share with Stephan Stearns. And Ada Maldonado, you missed some pictures, and you missed us talking about the diary, so go back and rewatch. Please, go back and rewatch after this. But stay on here now and chat with us. There's a reason Stephan Stearns has a birthmark on his winky. That made it impossible for him to deny it's him, marked from the day he was born. Sandra, you're nailing it. You're nailing it. All right. Good evening. Kimmy, I see you're not a member yet. Well, you're not a member of the crime crew. Become a member so you can have members only this week. I want all of you there. All right. Let's keep going. Again, thank you for putting up. On page 32 and 37 and 52, it says Jennifer assumed law enforcement was looking into Stephan because he was the last person to see Maddie. And she wanted to believe that he had nothing to do with her going missing. Jennifer said once we showed her the photographs is when she was realizing Stephan was guilty. I asked her what she thought, if she thought Stephan was guilty, and she said he's been grooming and abusing my child. I asked Jennifer if she thought Stephan I shouldn't say that, took Maddie's life, and she said at this point, I do. I asked her why she thought that, and she said we showed her a photograph of Madeline's slumped over body in the vehicle. All right, so I think we went over this one before, but this is we could go over this all day. Anyway, so 14-page document, and then I started going to the other ones, but I am going to, what am I going to do now? Let's see. I have so much to present today, but very little voice. Let's do this. I'm going to show you one of the news articles that coincides with this so that you can. I always like the up-to-date things where they talk about Jenn not being charged or whatever. This is a new one that just came out, a little news clip. Let me find that. Thank you guys for being here. You're awesome today. Everybody's so nice. You guys are being so nice today. Thank you. All right. And supporting the channel. You guys are hitting the like button, doing all the stuff. All right. Where's my downloads, people? All right. Let's. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Okay, here it is. No. That's good. WFT9 has a new document out, a new article. Let me find that real quick. WFTV. All right. WFTV. And is it this one? An AG or something. Let's see. One second. I tried to get it already and then I clicked out of it, everybody. So sorry about that. I'm a little off today, but you know. Found you through Duty Ron. Glad to find you. I think you're brilliant. Lots of respect to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And just know I'm not on my A game today, so my voice sounds but I'll be back on my A game soon. Let me show you this, everybody. We have so many things to get into. I think I have enough content for the next month probably. All right, pull this down. Is it this one? Stop sharing. All right, let's go. Too many documents. Down, pull down. Remove. All right, let's go. This. Thank you guys for being patient with me today as well. I'm not my usual, let's go. All right.
Matthews has been covering this story since Madeline's disappearance in February, and he joins me live. Gerald, at this point, Jennifer Soto isn't facing any charges, though.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. Police say Jennifer Soto hasn't done anything criminal to be charged in this case as of right now. Now, I've read through all 80 pages of this document. It states Jennifer told Detective Stearns has a temper problem. He's a master liar and manipulator. In this document, Jennifer was asked what she thought Stearns was guilty of. And right here, it says she told them he's been grooming and abusing her child.
We don't know where she could be, and we're scared.
That Mickey Mouse voice, folks. That Mickey Mouse voice is grosser than mine right now. That's saying a lot. Jojo, thank you for gifting the 5 Guilty of Crime memberships. You guys are going to be happy this week when we do a members only. And I think we're going to do a Maddie members only or Madeline Soto members only because we have a lot to talk about, folks. All right, so Minnesota girl, thank you for the $2.99 super sticker so very much. And G, Penny, Jojo, and Smut Peddlers, you guys are kicking butt today and helping a sister out. Sister from another Mista. All right, Mickey Mouse and my voice suck today.
We just want her home.
We're now finding out from investigators how little 13-year-old Madeline Soto's body ended up in a semi-wooded area in St. Cloud. This 80-page document from Kissimmee Police goes into details from the date she went missing in late February to April when Stephan Stearns was indicted for first-degree
I want you to know I have that 80-page document, folks, and I'm going to go over it with you as soon as my voice is better. So today we're going over some things that I can. Hot toddy and sleeping away. Right. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to keep sleeping when I'm done here. All right. Tea with honey. I am on that. But I have to get through with you guys.
premeditated murder of the teen.
She looked okay. She was walking towards the school when I saw her.
That is what he exclusively told Eyewitness News inside their Kissimmee apartment. But detectives later learned that that was far from the truth.
Let's say you drop her off at 8:40. We don't see her car coming back south until 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing between 8:40 and 10 o'clock?
Cruising around a little bit.
Okay, but I asked you earlier, like what you were doing, and you said you were there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you came back home.
The documents state Madeline died by strangulation and her body was carried over a locked barbed wire fence. The medical examiner on the scene stated her socks were clean, indicated she never walked. Orange County detectives got information from traffic cameras of Stearns driving south on Old Hickory Tree Road on February 26 around 1 p.m. Around the same time, a witness told detectives Stearns matched a description of a person changing a tire on Highway 192. After Maddie's body was located, detectives interviewed Stearns and Jennifer's roommate, who told them she heard noises around 2:30 in the morning, the same night as Maddie's 13th birthday party. And those noises came from Stearns' room, the same.
Did you see how pretty she was, everybody? I'm going to go back a little because I haven't got to see Maddie very much talking or moving or interacting. And noises from the room. Hold on. She's so pretty.
She heard noises around 2:30 in the morning, the same night as Maddie's 13th birthday party. And those noises came from Stearns' room, the same room he shared with Maddie. Stearns is currently in Osceola jail. He was arrested for sexual battery and possession.
That's not even cool to say that Stephan Stearns shared a room with Maddie. What is wrong with her? Oh, I'm so upset by this. I keep going back to that. And yeah, Maddie was such a pretty girl. She was so gorgeous. Grandma, aka 2012. You're right. And you're welcome for the gifted membership. That came from JoJo, one of the mods. Well, all of our mods are the best here. M. Oslin, what's up? All right.
Possession of child sexual abuse material. Now, in April, FDLE found an USB drive that belonged to Stearns with over 3,500 images of child pornography on it. He's being charged with first-degree murder and is facing the death penalty.
All right, at least take a shot of bourbon today. If I had a bourbon, I would probably take a shot right now. But what I'm going to do is we're going to listen to some audio with Stephan Stearns' dad and mom on speakerphone talking to the cops. It's a pretty good one. That's what we're going to do because I can't really sit here and talk that long. All right, we're not going to do that. Oops. Pull that down. Stop sharing. I did the wrong one. My bad. We're going to do this one. Did anybody see that yesterday? Any of you folks on here see? Right, I got a free membership. Cleveland and Zura is so happy. Did anybody see the Christopher Greger video I did yesterday with Rebecca? If you guys did, let me know. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. I love talking with Toddy and Rebecca. It was a kick-ass group that I got to hang with. All right.
This big ass tower out in Disorganized. And there were people working on it. They didn't send me to it because I was stationed someplace else, but I heard that guys were walking.
What happened? Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right, so let me just give you a rundown. It says, the parents say, do we really know Stephan? He spent lifetime lying to us, and it's just gotten better. All right, Stephan Stern's dad, Chris, explains to police, and he talks about the inconsistencies in Stephan's story on Monday, February 26th. He speaks of the line of BS that Stephan has always given his parents. At one point, you could hear Deborah Stern, Stephan's mom, over the speakerphone, very upset and crying. All right, let's get back to it.
This big ass tower out in Disorganized. And there were people working on it. They didn't send me to it because I was stationed someplace else, but I heard that guys were walking through the field. Oh, here's a utility bill. Pull it up and there's a body. Yeah. I mean, that's smash that person into the ground. Oh, wow. And that was a big That's event. Terrible. Back then we had stainless steel revolvers. Yeah. And I was telling the other guy I was driving at one time I had a Pala that the siren button was a button on the floor, left side. Yeah. No air conditioning. No air conditioning in Central Florida? Yeah. And I pulled the guy over and I clocked him, and it was just above Brewer Hill on Aloma. And he said, I said, you were doing 70. And he said, no, this car won't do it 70. I said, this car does 70, and it was clocking you at 70.
All right, so this is Stephan Stern's dad, Chris Stearns. Some of you guys are dropping out. I had 615, now there's 608. Please do me a favor and hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Also share. Now, I wanted to address this. Jaslyn Hint says, how the hell did Jennifer Soto not see the essay? Because she didn't have to endure what Stephan wanted, but her daughter did. I think that she knew about the essay, and that's why she was saying that part wasn't evil. I think that's going to come out, folks. I think that's going to come out that maybe she wasn't involved in the taking of Maddie's life, but I think that she was involved in the other part and letting her daughter endure that.
How long did you do? I was in a couple of years, and then I just felt like I wanted to get into sales. There was a guy that lived in an apartment complex I lived at that worked for Stouffer Foods, and so here's the life. He's on the phone, he's making hotel reservations, he's making golf reservations, he's making dinner reservations. He had a company car, and I said, I want a job like that. So I went to Atlanta and ended up getting a job with Campbell Soup.
Now, his dad's talking about himself. We don't care about him. We care about what happened to Maddie and what he knows, but now he's talking about himself. Very self-centered. Hold on. We'll go a little bit forward.
Oh, okay. Over off of Westwood.
So, you can take a seat?
No. Okay. He was in North.
Yes. What's the exit you take to get off at your house?
Let's go a little forward. Sorry.
Right?
Step in.
I've got the water. Okay. 3:19 a.m.? Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys have like ring cameras, any kind of security cameras on the property?
Guys.
So we locked the door, and the door has a keypad, but when I left last night, it wasn't flashing. And that keypad, the battery's been in that thing for 4 years. So I called. Right? I said, hey, that keypad doesn't seem to be working. It's not working right. So if you go out the garage, or you need to come back into the garage with the remote control. But she said the dogs went full alert at 3:19. We were at the hotel at 3 o'clock, so there's no way he could have been in Northport.
How big is your property down there?
No, this.
Quarter acre.
So we've been in communication with some law enforcement down there trying to work in some leads. Would it be all right if we send someone to go talk to your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll coordinate that.
Yeah, I wanted to say, folks, that they're not, you're right, Caro, they're not talking about Maddie, they're talking about anything else, their stuff. No, we're not going to move this to tomorrow. We got this. And man, we're going to finish this up. We're going to finish up the audio. Yeah, we're going to finish up the audio, but we're good. Thank you. And I do want to feel better. We got like half an hour. So if you guys want to hang out, we can listen to this.
So she's home now.
Right?
Yeah, so we're working the missing person investigation currently,
Well, let me give her a heads up because it's going to be noisy.
Okay.
We got 5 standard poodles.
How is your property up there? Is it like a neighborhood? Do you guys have?
No, it's on scattered lines.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So no
Is it
woods
gated?
or-
What?
Is it gated?
No, it's on scattered lines. It's just, no. Our backyard's gated. They're going to come over and want to search the house for, apparently, can I tell them?
Yeah.
Apparently, Stephan made a trip down to Northport last night. Or this morning, I should say. I have no idea. But there's a storage unit, but he wouldn't have access to the keys to the storage unit because I have the only key to it. And that would have been locked in my car, and he would have had to come in my room, which he didn't have a key to get into it. He doesn't have a key. He took Jen's key. Storage room. It's in my console.
Can she check and make sure the key's there?
What?
His parents are super annoying, folks, but he does talk about Stephan being hit by a car when he was 8 and how he developed separation anxiety after that, and then some of his problems. The interview also talks about, Chris, he waxes nostalgic with the cops about his police officer days, and they talk about poodle people. So they're also talking about the storage locker. I thought it'd be interesting to listen to with you guys today. So hopefully you haven't heard this one yet and you can listen to it with me and also chat. Christina, arrest Jenn Soto is right. All right. Thank you guys for being here and putting up with me.
Well,
let's go.
Okay. It's like speaking German when you're not from there.
Hey, listen, I grew up here.
Yeah.
Went to Winter Park High.
What brings you down to Northport?
Well, we build homes in 6 cities. I'm the broker for the company. We started in Poinciana and Nuevo Espanol. So I was actually going to go to Palm Coast, and then I went over to look at some homes that we were building in Northport. And said, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. It's rural. Yeah. And I said, and I expected it to mirror our experience in Palm Coast, but we had a bit of a rocky start. Right now, I got 100 homes that are going to be completed, and the market's changed, and I'd love to be able to sell them right away. But I went down there because I thought it was a better area. The whole Southwest is a great area.
It's a booming area.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, Northport was rated the 2nd fastest growing city last year.
You just got to get these Yankees to come down and buy some homes.
Well,
Right?
everybody's stuck in their homes.
Yeah.
They love those 2 and 3% interest rates, which
Yeah.
will never go away.
No.
And they'll never repeat.
They'd be foolish to get rid of those.
Yeah. Well, the Northerners coming down here will, because they want to get the hell out of the North.
So when you read your son the Riot Act, what do you mean by that?
I said, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I said, if they came here and you weren't here, they would immediately put a bolo out and find you and arrest your ass and just haul you off to jail. Is that what you want? Well, sorry. I said, I'm just so fed up with him at this point.
Right.
And obviously there's something here because I've been here almost 6 hours. So they've been here 6 hours. So something's going on. Look, he spent a lifetime lying to us.
Okay.
And it's just never gotten better. And he fed me some bullshit the other day, and before I left the house the other night, I turned to my wife and I said, "Do we really know Stephan? Can we honestly say we really know?"
Yeah.
And she got really kind of defensive a little bit. I said, "Yeah, I'm not saying that he did something."
Wait, you can't hear anything, MM? You guys can't hear him talking about Stephan Stearns, and can you hear him talking about Stephan Stearns lying to him and things? All right, let me try this. Let me refresh. If you guys can't hear anything, I don't want to sit here playing this. All right, let's try this. Thank you, Susie Faith, for the $1.99 super sticker. I appreciate you. Let's try this again.
Can we honestly say we really know?
So the other day.
Well, when I left yesterday, when I left last night, I said, "Hey," I turned to her, I said, "Do we really know?"
Wait. This is not good if you can't hear it.
Can we honestly say we really know?
So the other day.
Well, when I left yesterday, when I left last.
Oh, now it's messing up, y'all. Maybe that is telling me go to bed.
Can we honestly say we really know?
So the other day.
Well, when I left yesterday, when I left last night, I said, "Hey," I turned to her, I said, "Do we really know? Is he capable of doing something harmful to her?"
Why would you suspect that?
Because some inconsistencies of phone calls he had with me didn't add up. Okay. So I'll give you the sequence. He calls me mid-afternoon, 3-ish, maybe 3:45 or something, and say, "I just had a flat tire." Okay. How the fuck did you get a flat tire? You just drove over to Kissimmee. You took her to, maybe you're running an errand, but where would you have gone to get a flat tire? The tire was so flat, he drove on it and ran the is that Jenn?
Yeah, we were finishing that.
He ran the rubber right off the wheel. Yeah. So he had to travel a good distance to do that. And then he pulled into a shopping center, and I said, "Was the donut in there?" "Yeah," swapped it out and almost crushed my thumb. I said, "Okay."
You know what shopping center he changed his tire?
No.
Or where he picked up the flat or anything?
I have no idea. So
this was Monday, just sitting down?
Yeah, Monday afternoon. Do we want to talk someplace else?
We can, yeah. You want to put Jenn in the truck? Jenn, you mind sitting in the truck for a little bit while we finish talking to...
In the trunk?
Yeah, that's fine. Or wherever you're comfortable. You can sit in the weekend or...
All right, now it's getting kind of juicy. I turned the volume up as much as I can. Graciela Gonzalez, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It says, "Thank you, Jay, for your hard work and professionalism. Top class work with mods too. This case is hard and triggering. Get well soon. Love and light from Australia." Thank you. That is very weird. And Angie Payne says, "I need to go. I hope you feel better. Take care of yourself." I absolutely will. We're going to finish this audio and then I'll go relax and go take some honey and lemon and all that tea.
Whatever you guys...
How long are we going to be?
10 more minutes?
Yeah, we're done.
It's been a while already, and I apologize.
All right, take them out. So then around 5 o'clock, I get this call, and he's telling me about, well, there's been an incident, and that then he tells me that he dropped her off. And I said, "Well, tell me what you mean by that." And he said, "Well, I dropped her off. She doesn't want to be seen being dropped at school because you're not driving a cool enough car." "Oh, okay, so you're not driving a Lamborghini, you can't drop her off." So let's go. Okay, dropped her up the block off. He said he watched her through the rearview mirror, walked towards.
Isn't it interesting, folks, how they tell that story over and over again? And it's like, again, it's a story because we know Maddie never made it to school. She never made it past that house. So it's very scripted. And Jenn goes on to repeat that later on, too. Thank you, Tiff. I appreciate that. I know I do. But I'm still here for the crew. We're going to finish this up with the audio. And then if I'm like this tomorrow, I won't come on.
School, and then he left. And I said, "Okay." And so now you're finding out when you went to pick her up that she wasn't there. And everybody's just discovering this at the end of the day. How many hours later? Okay. So then, trying to think when I had the conversation about his phone. So I said, okay, well, they're going to want to know where your whereabouts were because you're the last person that saw her, so they're going to want to know. I said, did you have your phone with you? No. Why would you have your phone? I just forgot it. Forgot mine. I said, beautiful. So then he tells me that he did an OS update. Now I'm a techie guy. And I said, okay. And he said, wipe the phone out. Really? How does that happen? It's an OS update. It's automatic. You say yes, and that's it. It updates, and then it reboots. It doesn't reset. It reboots. Well, I was multitasking, and I hit a wrong button, and it reset. And I questioned that. And I said, so there were some inconsistencies there. So why would that phone be wiped out? And I asked him last night, when you guys wanted the phone, I said, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to give them the phone? No, I don't think so. I said, okay, give them the phone. Yeah. So I don't know. Is there something on the phone?
Has he ever suffered from like mental illness or anything?
From what?
Mental illness?
Me?
No, not him.
Oh, okay. When he was 8, he and a friend were playing in a parking area, and a guy came out and got in his Toyota pickup truck, said hello to the kids, and then backed up over them. And they both were run over, but he got hit in the head with the bumper, and he had a slight tick. He had separation anxiety. So, he slept with us for a while, and finally I said, no, you got to go to your own bed and, get over that. He would go over to a neighbor's home and spend the night and show up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning wanting to come home. But as far as
nothing diagnosed or medication?
Well, he's been seeing a psychiatrist or psychologist or something. Okay. He's been on anxiety meds, depression or what have you. I have no idea what they're talking about because obviously he doesn't share that with me. But, he's battled a number of things, depression, anxiety, and what have you.
As a child or as an adult?
Maybe ADD as a child, but as an adult, more severe.
Okay.
He suffers from sleep apnea.
Was he able to complete school no problem?
Well, depends on who completed it. His mother, who we did online schooling, and she ended up doing most of the work for him.
Did he ever go to college?
No.
What did he do for work?
I've had him work with me in a variety of ways. When we were here in Orlando from 2010 to 2013, I did these, what they call BPOs. They're kind of like appraisals. I did 15,000 of them and had him and his friends go out and take these photos. And it was always a challenge to get his ass out of bed and go to work. No motivation. The more you do, the more you make. Yeah. No motivation there. So and after that, that work went away. I got involved in various projects around the state of Florida. He really didn't do much. He worked at Quiznos for a while. That didn't last long until he wrecked his car. So he's been living with us and me trying to get him out of the house to go work. We came down to Northport. He stayed there with Jenn. So while we were down there until December of last year, he lived with Jenn. And then I was supporting him in Orlando, and I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. You got to come back. Yeah. And I was trying to create an opportunity for him down there, but that didn't materialize. Then I'm trying to get his ass out to get a job at Lowe's or Home Depot or something.
Time-wise, it was sometime like 7:45. She was down there.
7:45 this morning?
Yeah. So, did you tell your wife that Northport meeting's on the way? Did you speak to her already?
It's so loud.
Let me know that. We got sidetracked on something. They're coming there to see if she's hiding in the house?
Yeah, so what we'd like to do is
What are they at the drag races right now? I don't understand what happened. Sounds like they've got a car race going on. All right, let's keep going. That dad is out of his freaking mind.
Given that he went down there, we'd like to make sure like he stashed her in the bedroom and hey, just hang out here.
No, she's been sorting out his bedroom because he lives like a fucking pig.
And you said you guys had a Ring camera, right?
Well, I was about to tell you that. I switched. Hey, Northport Police is going to stop by to do a wellness check type of thing. They're going to see if somehow house.
Back around the house, yelling her name. And just that motherfucker. You know what? You know what stopped him from getting in the house? He didn't have a garage door opener. The front door lock is not working well.
Yep.
And I had put the lock on the slider.
Okay.
He couldn't get in.
All right. So I'm with the detectives, and they're sending Northport Police over to do a check to make sure that she isn't there. Okay. So you may want to alert the dogs. They're really
lock them up.
friendly.
I've got their food. I'm fixing to feed them.
Okay.
Just tell them it'll get noisy, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go.
They're good guys. I've been landline with them.
Yeah.
If there are any issues, give me a call.
All right. Bye.
And as far as outside of your house, what does the layout of your yard look like?
Well, there's a house to the right of me, and to the left of it is woods, and there's woods across the street. That fronts I-75. At 7:45, it would have been well lit. There would be traffic, small amount of traffic going up and down our street because they're constructing homes nearby. So there's always people doing that.
So this is no HOAs, I'm assuming?
No, sir. No, it's all scattered by.
When you say woods, you mean like woods, or like a thicket?
Wood. Yes.
What's your address?
With the satellite view, you'll see there's wooded lots all around. So next to me, there's a new house, and he's a renter. There's my house, and then to the left, there is wooded lot. There's a lot of wooded lots before my house, and then you run into one or two houses.
So going back to the cameras, you were going to say something.
Okay, so I ditched Comcast, and I had the Skybell hooked up to Comcast.
Okay.
And I realized when I kept seeing this orange light, I said, shit, I got to move this over. It's a pain in the ass. Move it over to the Frontier Communications versus Comcast. So I've got to reconnect it with the internet.
So the cameras weren't working for last
No,
week?
because we discontinued the service. Matter of fact, the modem's sitting on my office floor.
Okay. All right. Do you think your son's capable of doing something like this? I know it's a hard question as a father.
I wasn't a hero, a welcome comment. I said, how well do we know him? Yeah. And nothing would surprise me at this point. I don't know.
Is your wife his mom?
Yes, we are biological parents. Yeah. I'm going to say anything's possible. I don't know. I mean, there would have to be some ulterior motive for some reason. Sure. Was there a motive?
Well, we don't know. We're trying to find her. We still think she's alive. So
well, this press conference indicated that she had some comments on social media about I want to live in the woods.
Yeah.
Was that accurate or
that was?
Well,
we're not going to put anything inaccurate out there. That just tarnishes the validity of the
I asked Jenn about that. She said, "Yeah, we had a conversation about the Third World War. Where would you live? You know, the Palestine-Israeli situation. That's what." I said, okay,
so that was more of a fictitious. If doomsday happens, sweetheart, where are you going to live? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go live in the woods. I said, she go live in the woods now by herself? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, my idea of roughing it is that Howard Johnson's without a pool.
What is? Do you know the unit number for your storage unit?
Yeah.
because obviously you see the scope.
Why is there drag racing going on here, folks?
At some point, we may want to get that storage unit as well.
Oh, thank you.
I was there.
Hey, everybody, don't forget to hit your... Make sure that you're open to receive gifts. Sue just gifted 5 Guilty of Crime memberships. Aren't you glad I'm here today? I know I sound terrible, but hey, we're still doing things today. Thank you, Sue.
A couple of weeks ago, pulling out some tax boxes. There's not that much room in there. I mean, you could stash a body if you wanted to, if that's the case. But like I said, as far as I know, I have the only key. I don't know if there were 2 keys issued, and I haven't seen the other key for well over a year. So,
is there a chance that he has that key?
Yeah, I would say
there's always a chance.
There
right?
could be a chance because he's stolen from us,
Okay.
and why he would want it is beyond me, because all his stuff is that he has, guitar or what have you, is stuck in the very back, and he didn't want that. But I've ended up trying to clean out our garage, and I stuck all the other stuff there, and he wouldn't like that. Nor would I think he would spend the time to pull shit out of there to get it.
What does he think about?
My impression is that he loves the shit out of her. And he was very upset Monday when he was talking to me. He was sobbing and blaming himself for her disappearance, and he was just I could tell he was just going to be an emotional wreck.
Yeah. Did he ever have? Did he discipline her? How long were?
He always drove his dad's car, or I should say it was registered to his dad. I don't think it was his dad's car, but yeah. Hello, Mom. My mom's here. Hello. All right, let's keep going so we get this done.
It's hearsay. He may have yelled at her because Jenn and Jenn would tell me this. That Jenn.
Why does it pause? A little more forward.
Yep. So a lot of people are going above and beyond helping us.
I didn't even know he had the key. Okay. I don't know how he would have gotten the keypad.
That's interesting. What's your code?
Tell us the code.
Sure. What do you want to do?
They want the waivers signed before they break down. So, yeah, they want to send signature. So,
yeah. Do you mind?
Will they take a wet signature or an e-signature?
Yeah.
I think
you paid your code was entered to enter the property this morning.
What time was that at?
9.
So,
and her wife, by chance, wouldn't have went to the storage room.
she wouldn't even know where it is.
And Jenn was with you this whole time, right? So.
Well, wait. When I don't know where Jenn was until she called me at 11.
Okay. At 11.
And she said, "Hey, Stephan's not here. Is he with you?"
Okay.
So then he made up this story of getting lost and whatever. So there we go.
We can probably go upstairs.
What's that?
We can go upstairs.
Yeah.
Terrible. That's terrible.
It's fine. I went running up to I drove up to him and he pulled into the ABC liquor lot for whatever reason and turned around and looked at me and said, "Thank you very much. I got your face. I've got your license plate. I got on the payphone," because that's what you did back then, and called out of my police department and said, "Told him what happened. I think he's going to be heading eastbound on I-4." They came up.
Hey, Evan, is that remote right there? Can we turn this thing off? Yeah.
And so, Alamo PD came up, took the report, as I'm talking to him to get a video work, now they got me to this. I didn't get out of there until midnight. And I get outside of Jacksonville, not far from my exit from the car, stops.
Yeah.
I'm now stuck on 95 at 3 a.m. I've got to be at the office at 7 a.m. And these sailors coming back.
Yes.
They took me to my apartment.
Yes.
And I said, thank you, Lord, appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was a long day, to say
Yeah.
the least.
So are you guys still residing in Orlando part-time? You mentioned something off of Westwood.
Well, that's where our corporate office is.
That's your corporate office.
And so
Okay.
when I got up this morning, I went over there to meet up with everybody
Yeah.
and then kill some time because I'm just a type A personality. I'm
Sure.
just not going to sit around
Sure.
waiting for whatever.
So sitting in a parking lot had to kill you.
It did. It's just like, come on.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yes.
it
And
wouldn't surprise me if somehow he stole the key out of my car because I put all the keys there.
Okay.
So I had.
Does he have access to your car?
He would.
He would.
Because I would keep the keys on my desk. He could easily go in there.
And who's saying this?
And when was the last time he was at your house in Northport? Was it over the weekend for her birthday?
Did they see him on-
So
Oh.
I moved him back down from Kissimmee in December
Okay.
to try to get him started on another career opportunity.
Okay.
Didn't materialize. So I'm trying to work on some other things. So he visited them. He lied to me about this. He visited them maybe 6 weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Visited who? I'm sorry.
Jen.
Okay.
And I'm going to Frank's house and I need a little extra cash. Okay, when are you going to be back? I'll be back later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I get an alert that toll booth truck. On E-Pass, I get an alert. I go, call him up and said, how's Kissimmee?
Yeah.
So he lied to me about what he was doing.
Yeah.
But he was in Orlando until 3 o'clock, maybe Sunday, and then he left because I told him he had to take care of his room, clean the mess out of there before he could go.
Yeah.
So he did that. He got up there at 6:30 or something.
So I just kind of overhearing the conversation. Would it be safe to say and accurate that your son had no rights to this this storage unit at all?
If he asked my permission, I would allow it.
Did he ever ask your permission?
No.
Thank you, Scary Sherry. We have about another 5 minutes to go, and then I will do the tea and honey and all that. Thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Thank you, Jay. Feel better soon. We need you, and I need you all. That's why I'm here today. I couldn't do this alone, so thank you.
Okay.
And again, like I said, I've been missing this key for how long have I had this? Maybe I've had this key for maybe 18 months.
Okay. So was he staying with you kind of in Northport?
Yeah.
Up until now.
I moved him back in December because I couldn't afford.
Okay, so from December to today, essentially. Yeah. Okay. All right. Where was he staying at?
I'm trying to talk as little as possible, but did you all know that Maddie was with her grandma all week the week before, and she cried to not go home, and yet grandma still sent her home directly to that monster? Did you know that? Yeah, she cried and grandma still sent her home. So awful. Thank you, Christina, for turning your gift on so you could get a gifted membership. And everybody did fail her. Everybody did. Yolanda, I know she probably suspected it, but she didn't do anything. What's in the storage? I keep talking about the storage. The storage, they did find another computer, I believe, and I'm sure there are other things in there that we're going to find out. But there was a computer in there.
Here with Jen?
Yeah.
Okay. I just realized we just let Jen downstairs. She had the key to your truck?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess we won't be too long. Just it's dark out. Okay. All right. So he stays down there. And how often does he come up here to visit Jen and Maddie?
I think since he left in December, this would be the second, maybe third trip. Second, maybe third.
Yeah. Okay. So in December, it's February, almost March, 2nd of May. So maybe once a month. Would that be fair?
He actually went in December for Christmas time, now that I think about it, because he was not included in the family outing, but he was there. So then he made this faux trip there, and then he made this, so 3 times. He's been there 3 times.
Okay. And she stays at that apartment in December. Has she been staying there?
And he rented, and they.
This guy doesn't shut up.
Apartment like today.
No.
But okay.
No, he was just visiting.
All right.
So Stephan was just visiting. He was just visiting, and Jenn sent him directly to bed with Maddie upon him visiting. Yeah, there was a sex doll torso in his bedroom as well, folks. 35,000 photos on a hard drive. Remember, it was years and years of abuse. Oh, rest in peace, Maddie.
You guys going back home tonight?
No, I booked the room for tonight.
Okay.
Go back tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
I didn't know what was going to happen today, so I booked the room for the second night.
Okay. I don't know what they're
You know what really gets me? When I left him at 3 o'clock, you know, you could see that he was physically exhausted and worn out. Matter of fact, I heard a comment when I was talking to them that he was falling asleep in the car on the way to the hotel.
Hmm.
So I figured he'd get in bed, crash and burn, and that would be it. It's pretty ballsy to assume that Jenn would sleep through the entire night and not wake up and find he wasn't there.
I don't disagree with you.
Because at 10:45 she calls and said, "Is Stephan with you?" And I go, "No."
Yeah.
He said, "Well, he hasn't been here for 25 minutes."
And that's probably, I'm assuming, like she woke up, it's been 25 minutes, and he hadn't shown up.
Yeah, expecting him to return, and he never returned.
Yeah.
And then he showed up maybe towards 11:30. Yeah, maybe it was like 11:30.
Yeah.
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 Now this really, 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 really blows my mind. Obviously, something. I'm afraid to even say it. Think it.
What's that?
There's just too many inconsistencies here, and his behavior is indicating something else is going on here. You know, why would he spend nearly 6 hours driving round trip to go to Northport to the storage unit?
Well,
I mean,
hopefully we may be able to figure that out.
Maddie was in Jenn's car.
We're trying to figure it out.
Have you asked him?
Yeah.
Jenn Soto.
Yeah, we talked to him. So.
Hey, I'm inside the building.
Let me check on them. Don't wander off too much.
All right, folks, we actually made it through, and y'all know you could hear me in my voice. Tiff came on and said, "You sound like crap." Thank you. I'm just teasing you, but I love you all. Thank you for subscribing, liking, all that, joining new memberships. Thank you for donating tonight. All the love, all the support. You guys all care. I'm going to go get some soup, get some tea, get some honey so I could be back on here tomorrow with you all. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, put all notifications on, and like the video on your way out and share it if you like the content. Thank you.
Guilty of crime.
I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, Please share this video, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, or Gmail. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can use Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much in advance. Guilty of crime.
Are you guilty?